Hey everybody, welcome back to Encrypted. This is part 32 of the series. Part 32, if you didn't catch that. It's part 32 of the series. We're at a power of 2. How fake would it be to finish? That's not gonna happen. if you don't know, or if you do know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, I'll tell you right now. So, the reason why we're not gonna be able to finish it this episode, and therefore conclude the series, is because all these ingots left right here, are what we need to, are all these ingots right here, well, except for this one. This is what we're trying to get. Once we get this, we're done with the series. Well, I'm going to stop the series there, and I'll leave it to you guys to finish it yourself if you want to, or watch someone who actually does. So yeah. Alright, so what is the deal and what with this ingot, and why can we not finish it? Well, all these other ingots are the remaining ingots we need to craft the ultimate ingot. So we can, finish it. Because we got last episode we got the table to make it, and we also got like a bunch of different ingots crafted up and ready. So it's there, ready to go for us. So yeah, what's remaining? The empty slots are all these ingots right here, and except for them, of course. And we only have 20 left to do. The issue is, and this is the big issue, all these ingots are really painful to make. Why? Because they require the use of they all require the use of the fusion or fission controller, which is our very power intensive and slow machine over here. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, and there's gonna be a lot of episodes. So first step, I'm going to connect this to the power grid. I don't know why it wasn't connected in the first place. As in, I'll just break it and replace it so it does that. There we go. Alright, now it's getting power. It won't be using up any. And before we hook it up, there's one thing I want to do first. First order of business. I don't know why I hooked it up like this. I truly don't. So we're gonna do some changes. First, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to move this boy in place of over here. Alright. Well, power, if I were to... Yeah. Alright, we should be good. Should be on this setup. So now the power transfer should be even... Is it better? It was 8,000 before. The energy cube can transfer... Whoops. It can transfer, 1 million... Well, it has 1 million. It doesn't say a transfer rate, so I don't know if it needs one. If it has one. Doesn't matter. This thing has direct access to it, so... Yeah. So now all of these will be able to transfer power at the same, we'll be able to give in to power and whatnot. So it's all well and good. So yeah, there you go. We'll put that there because that's going to be important for in a minute. Because these things right now each produce 384 RF per tick, which is fine for like these machines, but for this thing it's not going to be nowhere near enough. This thing itself needs 50,000 RF per tick, and the fusion reactor is even worse, requiring 75,000 RF per tick. I'm pretty sure this machine here, I can look at those real quick. In Tech 2.0, they're here. 50,000, 75,000. Insane. Luckily, though, all we need to do is get this, and then we can just interswap them, and we don't have to really change the whole structure. Save our butts a little bit. But yeah. So here's the thing, though. These things are like can produce a good deal of power. The thing is, we can go up high. We can go up really high thanks to the current update of the current version of the game. So the idea is we can take these things, go way up to the sky, and build a platform there, right? Do we have an angel block that we can use? Do we have angel blocks? We don't. That's a shame. Because like that could have been really useful to like have up there. So that means I'm gonna have to build a ginormous tower up to it's gonna be we're gonna build a skyscraper because I don't think there's any sort of thing in here. No, no such thing. All right, well that's gonna be step number one. We're gonna build as high as we can. That should be good. And I'm gonna need to do. Oops. I'm gonna need to do one more thing. I'm gonna grab one of these. Well, take this so it doesn't get lost forever, just in case it does. I'm gonna borrow this guy as a means so we can see how far we need to go. Right now, here's what we do. We're gonna build a skyscraper. We're gonna build a skyscraper as high as we can. So earlier, those ones down there do 384. The thing is, the higher you put these, the better and more efficient they are. It doesn't show here that it gets better, but that's how they work. The higher they are, the more power effective they become. In fact, if I shift this, it should say shift N this. So greater efficiency at higher levels. So the higher we go up, the more efficient we get. So the more efficient they get producing power. So yeah, I'm gonna build a ginormous tower, or at least try to. I think this is high enough to demonstrate my plan. Nope. Wait, power increased here. I'll put 384. Not sure why it increased, but it is getting better. Oh, I hate you. Don't worry about the nubs on the side. It's the end of the series. You don't care about this. You don't care about prettiness anymore at the end of the series because. Do I have that 0G thing on me? Yes, I do. I'm going to swap it out for my 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 pickaxe just should be fine. There we go. Interesting how you can see the rocket ship from here. So I'll just sit here for a little while. And we're going to build this skyscraper up. And then we'll increase our power output to be a little bit more capable of handling the situation. Height limit is 319. Alright, now these things can only be placed so high up, like, because they actually collide with it, so we need to actually go down a bit, and we need to go down one by one until we can place it, and then we'll hit the limit of where these things can be placed. And then we'll have the highest point that these things work. Got it. So this is as high as they can go. The power throughput is not updated yet, but I'm sure it will eventually. It should, anyway. Alright. So now what we do is we basically make a wind farm high in the sky. Neat. Alright. Next steps are to remove these guys from the equation and send these guys all the way up to the high tower thing. I will probably need to build an elevator up to there because this is going to be painful to climb up. You know, well, I'm gonna have. You know what? I'll do that. I will do that. No. Oh, barely dodged it. I didn't want to destroy my lovely crops. Just like one square. Anyway, so elevator. All right. I think it's just like 2 stacks of string, maybe. No, it's just 1 stack. That's 16. Okay. We do this. There should be no limit to how high these things can go. And you know what, just so we can tell where the elevator is, I'm going to find a block that actually, you know, looks recognizable. How about we go for the emerald block? What I do now is just right click on this. There we go. All I have to do is just climb up. Go up and up and up. And once we get up there, we can just place this thing down. Hopefully we'll line it up just perfectly. First try. Sorry. Done. Alright, now we can access this place anytime we want. Alright, now with that in place, all I need to do now is I just need to go back down. And there's some particular cables I want to make. I want to make the basic cables so that they can transfer more power. Basic. Here. Yeah, what capacity? It could do quite a good bit. Protect. So, you know, and how do you make them? They're really simple, actually. Once we have steel. Alright, there. I should be able to just do this. We're good. Alright. Now I need to do... No, there's one last thing I want to do. This thing can only produce a measly 80 RF protect, so I will have this guy go up here amongst the stars to where power production can be sent more fluently, more directly. Okay. And you know what? Why limit ourselves using the cable here? Let me go down here real quick. Let's remove this. I think I just accidentally deleted it. I think I just did that by accident. Yep. Cool. It wasn't that expensive anyway, it's fine. As soon as I find where my simulation block supplies are, there we go. Alright. Now the power is going to just come out from here. And that'll be an output slot as well, in case it needs it. Now, the input of the power is just directly to the cube. And I can upgrade the cube if I so wish. Alright. Oh, never mind. I didn't lose it. It popped up here. Well, we don't need it anyway. Okay. Everything's all set to, everything's ready to go. Oh, pfft. Oh yeah. Why does it sound like that? Well, maybe it's supposed to be bones. Whatever, this shouldn't do that. There we go. Perfect. The Alright, so now that we have now that we've done all that, now what we can do is we can now try the thing and we can see if it works a lot better. Alright. So the first step we're gonna need start off with rubidium. Tungsten is the element for the job. Are you ready for pain? Here we go. And luckily the cube is now next to it, so all the power just goes directly to it. There's our first one. It's gonna get a lot slower from here. Oops. Oh yeah. There you go. That's weird, it's not getting power. Oh, you know why? Because I set the wrong side. Front should be output. Go better now? There we go. Alright, so rubidium goes right here, and that's one off the list. Next up is molybdenum. Alright, let's see what we can do to get this. Alright, let's start fission. Polonium would work. And as we've seen, we can get polonium just easily from a gas tier. Which was something like with sulfur, mercury, and something else, I can't remember. Carbon. I mean, it was either carbon or chlorine, I just couldn't remember which one. Alright. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. And there we go. Molybdenum. Considering these in order, it should just go down the list, right? Alright. Next up is ruthenium. What can we use to get that? The fission controller. Francium, radium, or actinium. Radium is the one we're going to use because we happen to got that. Already have that. Alright, at this point the power system's starting to get a little bit screwy. Alright, now at this point power is being used from the other things up in the high in the sky. They're not doing too badly. Let's go check up on them. Hey, how you doing? So, yeah. They're sending in 485 RF per tick, I think. Which is a little weird, but whatever. I mean, as you can see here, like it's sitting in power pretty fast. So, as you can see, moving them up high in the sky was like a good move to make. Nearly there. Alright. That's the next one down. Next up is rhodium, which, and as we go up higher and higher in the periodic table, further and further in the periodic table, it's going to get harder and harder to make these. Next up, we're going to need thorium, because that's the one that we can easily get as well. We might actually have a bunch lying around. No, I think I used it all, because I didn't think. But thorium is not hard to get. I don't remember it being difficult to get. How do we get thorium? Use endstone. Oh yeah, we got it just by sheer luck with endstone. We like got insanely lucky with that. Alright, but luckily we have a crap ton lying around. So let's get to sifting, shall we? We only need one. Just one. Done. This gave it a chance to charge up. Do the next one. Alright, let's see. Let me empty this out. Boom. I'm gonna clean up my inventory real quick. I don't need all this cobblestone in here anymore. And there's so much silicon dioxide we can easily get more of these later. Should we need it. Okay. We're now just waiting for this to... Now we're waiting for this. While we're waiting, we might as well check and see what we're going to need next for palladium. Palladium requires us to get... Seems not possible. Uranium. Uranium's the next one. Boom. Uranium acquired. Excuse me. you could do. I have a periodic table poster in my room, and like I'm just looking at the letters and just thinking of like funny sentences you can make. One thing you could do is you could do no you with 102 and 92. Alright, rhodium is complete. If you were to, um, so if you were to look at the periodic table yourself, you could probably Google one up. Make sure you do the one with the most recent one, because like where all of them are named. You could tell because element 118 should have OG on it. It's the OG. But anyway, if you were to look at the periodic table, what kind of sentences can you make? What kind of sentences or words or whatnot can you make using the periodic table chemical symbols? That is the letters that you see when you look at them. Let me know. Let's see what you can find. Anyway, once we get this put away, we'll then split uranium up, and then we're on our way to the next element that we need. Boom. Rhodium is down. Thus far, it's been pretty easy because we just so happen to be able to have the elements to create the next one. So for palladium, we can simply just use uranium. There it is, and it gets to palladium. So next up is cesium. And this is where it starts to get a little difficult. Splitting it up is no longer going to be feasible, as we can't get these elements through these means, through splitting it up. We're going to have to fuse them. But we could check out the other ones. Lanthanum. Praseodymium. Magnesium. If I grabbed that one bottle of it, if I got the dragon breath, we would have been able to do this one fairly easily. But since we didn't, yeah, we're gonna have to do something else. And because 118 is there, beyond that, our only method of getting these is through fusion. So praseodymium is the last ingot that we can use a fission for, the fission controller. But I think it would be best to just move on to the fusion part because yeah, like fusion would probably not be nearly as difficult. Yeah, chromium, bromine, silicon. If we had some of these, we wouldn't be in such big trouble. This one would probably be the best. They all cost the same amount of power. It's just a ridiculous amount, but you know, that's how it is. Nothing too difficult. So, yeah. Hang on, uranium's nearly done. Soon we will have enough power to, soon we will be able to make the next one. Any second now. Boom. Palladium can be combined with something to like form stuff, right? Protactinium. That's a ferridium. Actinium is what we're going to need, so we'll keep one around and then we'll use it to do stuff. So I think what we'll do is we'll keep one of each element around so we can infuse them later, right? Because like we have a decent library of elements we can use at our disposal, so might as well use it, right? Alright, palladium, which is totally not another brick ingot, goes right here. Next up is cesium. How do we get cesium? Well, fortunately, the only way is if we try to do fission, the elements are so heavy that we won't be able to actually make them without fusion, as they don't occur naturally or in some easy way. So, fusion is going to have to be our answer. Which means we're going to have to need two different elements and put them together to make something. In our case, we might go with scandium and selenium, as we have both of those elements right here and here. But the problem is we don't have a way of fusing these elements together, as we only have a fission controller. Luckily, the structure for a fusion controller, as I mentioned earlier in this episode, I believe. Hold on a sec, I hear my mouse. Okay. Luckily, the structure is literally the same, except you just replace the fission cores with the fusion cores, and you replace the one controller for the other. Super simple. So, all we'd have to do is just make this, which requires another star, and this, which requires tungsten and netherite scrap. I think we have a... No, we don't. We don't have enough netherite scrap. Although, luckily, I think we can just craft this, right? Right. In fact, the elements are so simple that I can just gather the amount we need and be done with it. Although I think I'll do one more of these just so we have them. Just so we have a little bit extra. There. Now we have enough. Oh my god, we had these ingots here the whole time. I didn't even notice. Could just use those. It's fine. Alright, so we need tungsten ingots, huh? Well, I know a trick or two. Actually screams for mercy. For our life. I didn't mean to make a... I didn't mean to make a Overwatch pun. I swear. I don't even play Overwatch. And I know a thing or two about it. There we go. No. I'm stretching. Fusion. Fusion. So this is what Homeworld thinks of fusion, huh? Alright, reactor casing. I think I actually made a little bit extra. Ooh, it came in clutch there. I didn't have to make extra. Yippee! That was my attempt at doing a meme. My voice is just too old now. Alright, I have a bunch of the resources, so I should be fine. Oh! That's chapter complete! Neat! How's this looking? Oh gosh. Look at all the elements we've got filled in. Wow. Alright. Unfortunately, this thing is now, charged up. So now I gotta go and tear it down. Alright, so here's what we do. The fission bits are kept into, are held, and the fusion ones come out to play. It's that simple. Now the fusion controller requires more power. 25,000 more RF per tick more power. So it's quite a bit of extra power. But we can do it. We can do it. Once we do this, then we will be ready to go and creating a wonderful, wonderful ultimate ingot, and we'll be done with this series for good, and we don't have to play it ever again. Because I don't want to do the other stuff, and I don't feel like recording it. I don't think you guys would like it anyway. You would get bored of it quickly. Just take my word for it. Alright, let's get started with the other stuff. So, could use for cesium. I think we said scandium and selenium. But that's Shalia, or is that a dog? I think it was Shalia. Oh my god. Oh, we're running out of scandium. No, we're not. We have an ingot in there, so we're fine. I think... Alright. Boom. Oh my god. Well, it's still able to keep up. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Well, it's only able to keep up because there's a decent power supply. But they working. They working up there. They be doing things. So if I were to go and make another one, which we can't do right now because of power system. I think Shalina and Shlee are screaming now. What on earth are they doing? Oh my god. There it is. There it is, folks. Cesium. Another one off the list. 14 left to go. The next one on the list is lanthanum. What is it? What can we use to fuse it together? That's fission. Nitrogen and tin is one way. Beryllium and iodine. I think that's what I have. Yep, I've got a bunch of those. But before we do that, I want to increase our power system to make it go faster, just for your sake. So I'm gonna want some wind generators, and I want to know the maths on these. Okay, okay, so 6 gold ingots. 6 gold ingots. Sure, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 iron. 5 iron. How much rest are we gonna need? Where is my? There it is. And then we're gonna need a so we're gonna need 5. So we're gonna need 1 redstone. This would be adequate. I'm gonna gather some more redstone from our shady basement. There we go, there's another one. Another one to add to increase the speed of things. Huh. I want to look at something here. Oh, there's a power outlet at the bottom. I didn't know that. I thought you had to output them from the top. From the side, I mean. Oh well, I already have it set up like this anyway, so who cares? Alright, so now power should be able to go in slightly faster, so let's fuse them up. Alright, Praseodymium, what can we do for you? Cobalt and germanium? Nickel and gallium? Nickel and gallium maybe might be what I want to do. Nickel and gallium, yep. Oh hey! There's lanthanum. Alright. Next up is Praseodymium. Alright, let's see. Phosphorus indium. Chlorine silver. Oxygen barium is one I like. Scandium and technetium. Two germanium. Silicon and tin is what I like. How's the power uh, input doing? It's doing alright. Excuse me. There's the next one. Next in line is gadolinium. We got our resources ready, so let's do it. Alright, what's next? What's up for holium? Holium requires nickel and yttrium is one I like. What was that one? Nah. Calcium and silver. Alright. While we wait for that to finish up. Well, now it's finished when it stops blinking over there. And it like stays solid when it's lit up solid. So what I want to do while we wait is I want to mess around with this, see what the heck this is and how it works. So I think it said help was one of the things. Type programs, see the programs you can run. Type help program to see specific program. Help programming. I think I want to help program. No help available. Oh. Programs list all the programs on the computer. Alright, about alias. Let's look at help hello. It text hello world to the screen. So if I did this. That's funny. Alright. Well, what is help time? Well, if I type in time, it'll just tell me time. Oh! Well, there you go. That's how many days we've been playing. We've played well, not IRL days. Endgame days, day 146. I played 100 days of Encrypted. No, I don't really know the day number, so I'm not gonna bother. It'll just be parts when I do the hypercut. What's redstone do? Used to use redstone probe set. Okay. I remember seeing that they're like robots or whatever. If I type in computer, advanced computer, you mean like a melee turtle by the looks of it? One that mines. Advanced mining turtle. Advanced overpowered husbandry automata turtle. Okay. One that digs. One that chats. Geoscanning. Farming. Alright, well, how do you make these? Well, you could make a basic computer, which is actually really simple. And we could set up computers and stuff to do mining and whatnot. Alright, cool. Cool. What? The fudge? Did you guys hear that? She said, what? What the heck? What was that? It's gaming setup. What does this do? It's gaming setup. It's Baymax. Okay, holmium. Okay. 11 more to go. We've got about an hour left until the end of the episode, so maybe there's a small chance that we might actually, this might be the final episode. I don't know. Probably not though, but maybe. Would be kind of fitting though, for like a simulated game and for like a game like Minecraft. It would be very fitting for the last episode to be part 32, Power of 2. You know, would be very fitting. You know, so. But anyway, we're gonna holmium, erbium. What's your deal? Phosphorus and iodine. I like that one. Phosphorus and iodine. There we go. We'll put this here so we could stop like doing that. Or I could just be more aligned and whatever. POV, your smoke alarm at like 2 a.m. Like blinking or something. There's like this one machine that was one device that was at my grandmother's house. My dad's mom. Like it like would click at times or something. I don't know. Or no, it was on my mom's side. I don't know. One of my grandparents had like this thing that like lit up and like or like clicked or something. It was super weird. I don't know what it was for or whatever. Like, oh, my mom's calling. Hello. Hey. Oh Jesus Christ. What? Mysterious? Put you on speaker. Put it next to my ear. Oh, that's funny. Hey, I have a question for you. I'm down here at Nutty and Happy's, and that's on Happy's computer. Yeah? Because the mouse, you know, the cursor, internal mouse, it's not working. It's not showing up there. Isn't there like a button or something sometimes that you can push by accident and it'll cut that off? Or... Like, the mouse is not there? Yeah, like when you put your hand on the thing to like move the cursor around, the cursor's not there. Oh. Like, have you used... I went into settings and made it get bigger, but it's not... It didn't work. Have you... The monitor is like a touch screen, so...
Yeah.
Like, maybe like maybe like the mouse disappeared. Like, have you moved the mouse for it to show up?
I tried to move it and there's nothing there.
I don't know.
And I went to, like, the mouse, like, where it says under settings.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the mouse and it, it shows, like, cursor speed. It says, select your primary button, but it doesn't really have a left or right, it does, but...
I don't know. Did you try restarting the computer?
Huh?
Did you try restarting the computer?
I did, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening.
I didn't know if it would be, like, see that mouse, I'm thinking that maybe that's for, like, a mouse that you have plugged in, and there's not, that's not here. I didn't know if, I thought some computers have, like, a little button at the top or something sometimes that I thought maybe you knew.
Doesn't, like, Abby's computer have, like, a little, like, HUD thing in the corner?
A little what?
There's, like, this black square thing with, like, that, like, has, like, arrows on it that you could, like, has, like, different symbols and stuff that does stuff.
In the top corner or where?
I don't know. Like, it's like in the corner, somewhere, like, in the bottom right, I think I remember seeing it at.
Oh, on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's there.
Like, could you, like, maybe look at that, see if there's anything that relates to a cursor or whatever?
Let's see.
I think there's, like, arrows on it that you can click that open up, like, side things that, like, have
Yeah, I
stuff.
haven't up stuff, but, there's things for print, there's things for scan. Web services, there's nothing there. Detail manual online, network settings. Wouldn't be anything like that, right?
I don't think so. Maybe it's just for a printer then.
Yeah, that's for the printer, I think. Yeah, Creative Park Premium. That's stuff for the printer.
I'm not sure. I think it happened to me once before, like on like years ago, but I've never encountered things like this before now.
That's Canon, that's for a printer. So.
What? What's what?
Well, there's like, like a little thing on the bottom, there's like the arrow where things are running. I was just looking to see if there might be something on there, like, you know what I mean? That's for the printer too. See, I thought, down there, you and Zeke, there was that one computer that you guys have before you got your blue one. There was like a little button like at the top of the thing or something that, I don't know if there'd be anything in the HP support.
Like, is there like a wireless mouse or something connected to the computer?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. That's why that settings, I think, was, that's why I was going to try to look on, like, because I thought, no way. What's that? Oh, nah, that's all.
Okay, check for an update. Can you check to see if the computer needs to be updated? I'm looking through a website for like information, and one of the things it says to try is to check for an update. And that usually seems to be the problem with new people.
Would that be under
Settings.
settings and system? Notifications and actions, maybe?
There should be a search bar where you can check. Just click that search thing and then type in update.
There we go, check for updates. It says you're up to date. I would say I set it up to...
Did you click the check for updates button?
Yeah, what?
Is there a button that says check for updates?
Yeah.
Can you click that?
I did.
Oh, okay.
It's coming, well, it's searching again now. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dr. Fick? Mm-mm. They couldn't get me in, so they referred me to him. Me and the girls and Trace, we all went and had our eyes checked a couple years ago, and yeah. It's been a couple months ago. It was before hunting season and everything. It says you're up to date, Trace. Last check today at 7:15.
Okay,
And then down at the bottom it says this PC doesn't currently meet the minimum system requirements to run Windows 11.
That's not important.
Okay.
Okay, so like there's some like things that you might be able to try. Like try function F6, so you know the FN button, hold that and then press F6.
Okay, wait a second, let me close out of the settings. So,
There's a function button, right? The FN button.
okay, I'm trying to look for... Okay, I think FN and then what?
So hold that button down.
Yeah.
And try clicking F6. Pressing the F6 button. And not like F and 6 keys, the F6 key like at the very top of the keyboard.
Okay. The FN button and an F6 button, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What did it do?
It was like it muted it. That's the same thing.
Okay, so it just mutes it?
Do what?
It just mutes the computer?
Yeah.
Okay. Try FN F9. Function F9.
Doesn't do anything either. It's probably because I'm hitting the wrong button. There's the FN button. And you said F6?
F9. Try F9.
Well, I didn't do F. I hit the wrong. Hold that. Don't see anything. I'm doing anything with F6.
Okay, try it. Do it with F9 then.
I don't see that either.
Okay. Press F6 and F9. Just do one of them at a time. But don't hold the function key this time.
Turned it off.
Turned off what?
He's got an extra light here that he's. Because there's a little. Try F6 by itself.
Yeah.
That mutes it.
Okay. What about F9?
It doesn't do anything. It shows like the play button or something.
Okay. Do you have? When you looked at settings, did you check to see if touchpad was on?
No.
Can you go do that?
Yeah. What would that be under? Would it be under system or?
Devices, probably.
Alright, let's see. Bluetooth and other devices, printers, scanners, mouse, typing, pen, and Windows Ink, autoplay, and USB.
Okay, in settings, just type in touchpad, please. In the search thing. Search thing. Search for touchpad.
Okay, it says change your mouse settings, change your mouse pointer size, change how far you scroll, ease of access mouse settings, change primary button on your mouse, scroll in active windows when I roll over them, choose how many lines to scroll on wheel. See, this is like for an actual mouse, not the touchpad.
There should be a setting for touchpad in settings.
I mean, it's got. Visual feedback around touch points when I touch the screen. This is like under regular mouse pointer. Finding your mouse pointer.
Okay, here's something you could try. Go to the notifications thing, right? Do you know the notifications thing in the taskbar?
Okay, taskbar.
Not in settings.
I know, on the bottom taskbar thing, right?
Yeah.
Like the file explorer?
No, like the far bottom right, like there should be a button that's it, like that, like has like a little like looks like a speech bubble, a square speech bubble.
Yeah.
If you click that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see like buttons that like say things like airplane mode and like mobile hotspot stuff, whatever?
Yeah, I do.
Do you see one that says tablet mode?
Yeah.
Is it blue?
No.
Okay.
Should I touch it?
No.
The only thing that's blue on that is location.
Okay. What? How did you restart it? Did you just use the restart button or whatever?
I just turned it off.
You turned it off completely and then turned it back on?
Yeah.
Okay. A temporary solution I see is that if you do Control Alt Delete, you can get it to show up again, but it's only temporary.
I did that, but it's not coming out. Still not coming up.
Um, hmm. Um, does Pappy's computer have Chrome on it?
Um, I think it says Microsoft Edge, yeah.
Well, is there a Chrome anywhere else?
I haven't seen it. I see Google, Microsoft Edge. I don't see Chrome anywhere.
Can you put yourself on FaceTime so I can look at the computer itself? Here, I'm gonna request FaceTime from you.
Oh, there you are. Where you at? Are you on FaceTime?
Yeah, can you do that too, please?
What, screen home?
What?
The computer.
No! Turn on FaceTime.
I am on FaceTime. I'm looking at myself.
I don't see you.
Huh?
I don't see you.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Let me call you.
The heck did I do now? Oh, there we go. Hi.
Hi.
Alright, let me look at the screen, please.
Why is it? Where are you?
I turned my camera off. I can see you, though. You're fine.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, sort of. Yes, I can. So, like, the cursor is gone. You've moved it around, you can't, and it's not there, right?
Yep. I can take that away, and there's nothing. See? I'm moving. Nothing nowhere.
Can you click? Like, what happens if you click?
Nothing.
What if you right-click?
I am right-clicking.
Hmm. Go back to this. Can you try restarting it again, please? Maybe, like, shutting it off completely. What?
No. Thing?
Can you, like, restart it again?
Yeah. You're all shut it down.
Just restart it. Just restart it normally.
I wasn't at wrestling.
Huh?
I was talking to Nutty.
Oh.
You still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Still coming up. Please wait.
He said he used 35,000 gallons of water. He goes, I went out to it. He said, it's not, nothing wrong. It's not showing anything. He said,
Alright, Trisha. Keep the password right.
Yeah. Do the password.
research reading stuff, and they have to do it like retro things. So, it can change.
They wouldn't have anything to do with any of this down here with it.
What?
Like these down here, this clock thing, and
Well, one of the things that if it was in tablet mode, then it could cause issues. But since you said it wasn't on tablet mode, that it couldn't be the problem.
Because I was going to say, because usually the cursor shows up in the very beginning right there.
Try moving.
It's still not.
Try moving it now.
Yeah, and then there's nothing there. Is there anything? Would there anything be under settings like for touch screen that maybe
You can.
is causing it not to work?
I think something said about that. Check it. Check the settings there and see what it says. I do know when you use a touchscreen that it does get rid of the mouse for a minute, but moving the mouse again does fix it.
Okay, what would it be under? Would it be under system?
You can search for it.
Huh?
You can search for it.
Oh. It says turn the on-screen keyboard on or off. Touch keyboard settings. It says show visual feedback when you touch the screen. Collaborate the screen or pen or touch input. Well, not the touch screen.
And you said you didn't see anything for like touchpad? You typed that in?
It just comes up mouse. Mouse settings, change your mouse settings, change your mouse pointer size.
What's under mouse settings?
Right there. You see that?
I can see it, but I can't really read it because it's too blurry for me to read.
It says mouse, select your primary button, left, cursor speed is about middle ways, roll the mouse on wheels to scroll. It doesn't have wheels because it's the internal mouse.
Is there one connected, perhaps?
No, there's nothing connected.
Like
There's no little thing or nothing connected.
no USB thing?
No.
Maybe it's a Bluetooth one. I don't know.
But Pappy don't have one. He's never had one.
Okay.
I'll type like mouse pad or something and it says no results for mouse pad. I'm just gonna bring it out to the house, okay?
Alright.
Don't look at it there. Alright, love you, bye.
Love you too, bye-bye. Why did I close that? Okay, hafnium. Alright, would be with you. It might have been possible to get this done in one episode, but because I've had to help with technical difficulties, completely unrelated to the game, I don't think we're going to be able to. Fantastic. I mean, we're so close too. Sounds like they're back. Okay, I'd really hate to do this, but I don't think I'm going to complete it this in one episode. Complete the Ultimate Ink in one episode because of personal things going on with the with a computer being stupid. Not this one, a different one. But I will complete it, and I should be able to complete this in part 33. I'm so sorry if you wanted it to do this to be wanted this to be on part 32, as would be very fitting. But I think it's more fitting that I don't get things done when I say I do. It's not because I couldn't be asked this time. It's because I just got preoccupied by things, whatever. Oh well. Um, well, I have to be set. I have to make one more episode, I guess, but hopefully that will be the last episode, the finale. So yeah, it's gonna do it for this episode. I'm so sorry, but uh, uh things happen, I guess. So do it for this episode. Next episode, we will, and I'm gonna say this now. We will make this ultimate ingot, and we will wrap this series up once and for all. Because like we only have like what 5 ingots left. One's in the making, and I have to agree it's for the next one. Yeah, we're not that far away from being done. So I'll see you in the final episode. Bye bye.